Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
Mbappe! It's in! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already.
Timber.
Joao Palhinha. Matson.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Trossard. Passing nice and neat. Oh,
Can he finish? And it's in! Two!
and we've barely begun here. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. Ferran Torres opts for safety. Played over towards the opposite flank. Timber. And it's Salah. Chooses to go crossfield. Chouameni. That's Eze. He is starved of space and time. And here's Thuram. And smartly reclaimed. Bellingham. Gabriel attempts a clearance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Saliba calmly anticipates. Barella. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Thuram. Eze. Now, can they get him all? Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Eze. And the through ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Timber. Now that looks a decent ball.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
He won't be happy with that one. That ball looks a good one.
Rice has created one goal already.
Ferran Torres. Looking for options for movement.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, he's been... And the shot!
That's another chance!
Relentless! Just relentless!
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Cameroon have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is expertly dealt with.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Cameroon absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Cameroon, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Chouameni. They get a throw in.
Eze.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Eze. And it's Chouameni. Van de Ven.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's fabulous.
Look at the space here.
Bellingham. Now that is a little undercooked. Aims beyond the defence.
Oh, he shoots! Oh, crossbar! It's in! They are playing them off the park.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there, right?
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Now it's Bellingham.
Shot at goal! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cameroon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Van de Ven.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And here's Dembele. Saliba does well to get it back.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's in! Two! And we've barely begun here.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Trossard! And one more try! Goal!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Timber.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Eze. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Ferran Torres. Bellingham. Now it's Thuram. That is good alertness.
And here's Mohamed Salah. It's run loose here.
Dembele. Trossard. Van de Ven cuts out the pass. Dembele. Spread out to the left. Vietnam
Ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
João Palhinha. And here's Mbappe. Dembele.
That's Eze. Lobbed in behind. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ferran Torres. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Trossard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Trossard. And he's managed to get... Takes a shot! Oh, good finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Ferran Torres. Madsen. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Dembele.
Pretty robust defending.
Rice. Trossard. Quality ball. Ferran Torres. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Cameroon leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. João Palhinha. And he was quick to react. Vitinha. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Vitinha. Thuram is onto this. Vitinha driving forwards.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a pretty loose pass. Van de Ven. Eze, Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is the end of the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Cameroon up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. The second half is up and running. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, well played. Eze. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Now it's Dembele. Bellingham on a strong run here. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 15, le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 21.
He won't be happy with that one.
Le numéro
Now it's
4.
Haaland.
Changement.
It's beautifully weighted. And it's made its way to him. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Trossard running with intent. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a game this, all square again. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
À leur place, le numéro 13, le numéro 2, le numéro 10.
Madsen.
Changement en cours.
Cameroon still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Barella, and it's Chouameni. Can he get on the end of this? Saliba deals with that comfortably. Chouameni to Barella. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barella. And here's Haaland. He's had it taken off him. Mikel Merino defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass is just off target. Haaland going after that. And it's Merino. Mikel Merino has got himself a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the trip.
Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Sends it crossfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rafael Leao. Hakimi. Distributed tidily. Threads one in. Now there's and a header! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cameroon now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. It's a good run down the right. That is good strength. Vietnam claim it back to much approval. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So we're very much on the way now.
Mignon deals with that nice and simple.
That's headed upfield. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Chouameni. Saliba calmly anticipates.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Dink through.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's Dembele. He's got away. Oh, good ball. Real chance. Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's the chance to counter. That's beautifully weighted.
Ferran Torres. It's a searching pass.
Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank.
Cameroon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Eze gets a good foot in there.
Mbappe.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Salah.
Thuram! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feel.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, good spread.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, it's come to nothing. Tries from a long way out. That's got him rattled.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
And it's Barella.
Oh, played right into his path. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah.
Ferran Torres.
Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Rice. He's looking wide. Eze. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. There's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! It's gone out for a throw-in. Quality ball. Thuram has created one goal already. Now it's Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. Look at this. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Vietnam have their lead. Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe, and that is a little undercooked. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Eze. Eze. He has a look up. It is a corner. Barella goes short. That's good play. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi cuts it out. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. That's a good foray he's making. Chouameni, Barella, Rice with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And this is Dembele. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Cameroon really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Thuram looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's been slipped through. Now he's running away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now, can they get him away? Rice with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 15. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 41.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Le numéro 20. Le numéro
Joao
21.
Palhinha.
Le numéro 18.
Gently
Le
done.
numéro 28.
Just
Le
beyond his
numéro
reach.
13. Changement.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Merino. Merino tries a shot, and it's come back out to him. And there's a goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Le numéro 8.
Cameroon making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Cameroon drag themselves back again.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Now it's Trossard. That's a throw. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Cameroon clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And they're back in front.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Cameroon really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been cut out, well played. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Chouameni. Looking to play him in. That's going to go a long way. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Rafael Leao might just make this. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Rafael Leao.
That's beautifully weighted.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Thuram, and he's managed to get free.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
So this the chance to fire his team in front.
He scores for sure!
Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's a throw-in.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Good read, needed to be.
Long ball upfield. João Palhinha. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Cameroon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Thiaw defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That ball looks a good one. And it's made its way, shoots!
And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Trossard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
This looks promising.
Big chance! It's a goal! Into the lead once more.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Vietnam with the lead. Looks to the other side. Timber. And it's Salah. And here's Trossard. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Eze. Thuram. And it's Barella. Looking for options for movement. Hakimi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Played out towards the right wing. Threads one in. Oh, he's played it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mohamed Salah. Probing pass. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Barella. Rice wins the duel this time. João Palhinha. Looking to play him in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a little off target. Eze. Barella. He's a sharp little ball here. Vietnam have reclaimed it. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bellingham does really well there, he is strong. Well timed, excellent interception. Trossard. Dembele looking understandably energised up. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pass somewhat off target. Referee's given a throw. Dembele. That has not gone well. Saliba. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Dembele. Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played. Rice is herring after that one. Trossard. And it's João Palhinha. Trossard being hunted in packs. Rafael Leao! Tries to pass it through.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Mohamed Salah. João Palhinha. Rafael Leao. And they're quick to get it back. Simba makes the interception. Cameroon have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Rice. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barella. That's Eze. Now it's Barella. He's picked his way through. Thuram. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 20. Le numéro 41. Le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 4. Le numéro 15.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
13.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Bruno Fernandes. They want to be quick to recover. He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hakimi, played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Marino. Merino. This is a promising build-up. Tries a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. It's level again. What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Le numéro 95.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Haaland. Merino. Some intricate passing looking to... And the shot! And a neat finish! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Cameroon can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Gabriel. I think we're just about done here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, what a mistake! Swung over. Timber. It's played through for him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cameroon have won it by sheer force of character as winning team. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Ferran Torres. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper.
And great chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Can he spark a counter here? That's gone route one. Mohamed Salah ventures forward. Chouameni. And it's Barella. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Ferran Torres. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to get free, and it's made its way to him.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Timber gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Barella.
Vietnam definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack.
Just the keeper in his way. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nice looking ball. Timber. Chouameni. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Trossard proves too strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. Rice. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram. And this is Dembele. Tries to play it through. Hakimi. Now Timber. And it's Salah. And he's forced to go back. And it's Salah. He's got away.
Mohamed Salah clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looks to the other side. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele. That is good alertness. Great vision. Ferran Torres. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? And here's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Eze. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Eze. Threads one in. Hakimi deals with that. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels...
And it's come back out to him. Oh, good finish. How they've waited. Now they have it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
and he shoots! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chouameni. Nice sequence of passes, this. Rice. Trossard looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Barella. Now it's Thuram. And he is dashing away. Eze. Eze!
They've been denied a chance.
And the shot! Not the most convincing of passes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
A diving header! Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gabriel. And it's Timber. And João Palhinha. Rice. Trossard.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 41.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
20, le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 13. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 22. Changement.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cameroon do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bellingham. Probing pass. That's good vision. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bruno Fernandes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. He's found some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now that he's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Osimhen clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he welcomes it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
That's a good ball. And De Bruyne! And that is well cleared. Gabriel. Now it's Valverde. That's been intercepted. 2 minutes to be added on. Bellingham. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! It's all becoming... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. João Palhinha tries to play it through. Now it's Trossard, who played through for the wide man. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Mohamed Salah. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now, can they get him away? Lovely, now then. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Shifted it to the flank. Szoboszlai. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's just beyond his reach. Barella in with the challenge.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he can clear it away. Barella, that's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's fabulous. He shapes to shoot! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Goes for a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice-looking ball.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Deftly away. And it's Salah.
Cameroon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Dembele. That's going wide left. Place it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cameroon are looking to break at pace. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution could be danger here. João Palhinha, and that's been intercepted. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Eze. Thiaw with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pass has gone astray. Vietnam are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
João Palhinha.
And that has put paid to that. And here's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. This looks promising. And he can thump it away. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Oh, well played, well played. Trossard. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Van der Ven cuts it out. Konate. And it's been given away. And that's a throw-in. Madsen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here.
Thiaw.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Salah. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Cameroon go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe, and he was alert to it. Eze, probing pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tonali. That has been slung wide. Picked up, can he finish? And the keeper could... Caught offside that time. Stood up well to him there. Barella. Cameroon still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Eze. Barella. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Eze. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Barella. Just about up to the hour now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking for options for movement. Thuram! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 21.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
À leur place, le numéro 15.
Haaland!
Le numéro 22. Le numéro
But he's
4.
left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Madsen. He's found space here. And no, that was never going to make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's had it nicked away. Ball's gone out of play.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 2. Le numéro 28. À leur place,
And it's
le
Barella.
numéro 13.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. De Bruyne is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 8.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Le numéro 41. Changement.
Bruno Fernandes does really well there, he is strong. Ferran Torres. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Cameroon really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That pass isn't the best. Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. And he's intervened well there. Bruno Fernandes powering forward here. Cameroon are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Played into space. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through, and he's in on goal. He's shifty, decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Vietnam have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now. This is the time you need that pace.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bruno Fernandes, he's got away, takes a shot, just cruising, they are cruising, with fun and that's that. Cameroon cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right...